right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of HJU Live, brought to you by Henshin Justice Unlimited, your portal to the Henshin dimension, where we talk all things and have all the appreciations for tokusatsu, special effects from Japan, and sometimes the occasional adjacent topic, I guess. It has been a while, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe you forgot who this voice belongs to. This is Cosmic Kaiser 6, back in the saddle once again after many months away. A lot's happened across a few fronts, but nothing really worth going into. But at the very least, I'm back with some new content for you, some new stuff to talk about and check out. And when we say new, we mean whole new. In this case, Ultraman and card games. Yes, within the last 3-4 weeks or so, about roughly a month almost, Tsuburaya Productions has unleashed upon the world their foray into the card game world. They're going pretty deep into it from the looks of it, so I figured, you know what? I should join in and see what the fuss is all about. I was lucky enough to nab myself the first 2 starter decks for this collection, and also 1 whole box of booster packs. And we will be opening all of that in today's edition of HJU Live. I hope that you'll join me along for the ride, as I gotta say, it's gonna be pretty exciting to see what comes up here. It's been a while since I've taken a dive into card games in any capacity, outside of maybe Yu-Gi-Oh! many years ago. But this may seem a bit more my speed nowadays. But before we jump into it, of course, don't forget to hit the like button on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let the algorithm tell you what you want. Feed the algorithm your likes and your needs so that we know what to give to you. And please keep it tuned here to HJU Live, as usual, your portal to the Henshin dimension. Nothing has changed as much as far as that goes. And it certainly won't anytime soon. Now then, let's get right into the nitty-gritty. Now, for a little history, really quick, for those that are only just finding out about this now, probably. The Ultraman card game was made available in the worldwide capacity, or at least, I guess, the non-Japan contingent, as of October 25th of this year. And done a bit of research regarding the kind of game that's meant to be played, and it seems to favor very quick sort of play cycles, where you draw cards, you place down ultra heroes and even kaiju, each of them having individual battles of sorts with their different battle point values determining who wins each sort of individual fight per round. And as you go on and play more characters onto the field, until there is a single round where one player has at least 3 consecutive winning battles in each of those specific one-on-ones, I guess, that determines the winner of the game. Or if you're not able to play a single character at all, if my reading of this was correct. But I have looked into a few play videos from like from Japan. You might have seen it from Japanese accounts on YouTube, and I can kind of see how they sort of try to emphasize the sort of quickness of the sort of gameplay loop to not only make it engaging, but also make sure that you're able to kind of get as many different kinds of play styles created, if anything. I mean, right now, the seeming variety of Ultra types and monsters doesn't seem the hugest. I mean, I'm personally a lot more familiar with the sort of Ginga and onward contingent of Ultra Heroes myself, so I'm not super familiar with a lot of the earlier Heisei stuff like Tiga, Gaia, Dyna, and whatnot, or Mebius, which, for the record, one of the starter decks does kind of focus on those three of the Heisei era. But the other one also contains representation for the for that sort of new generation line of heroes, or at least some of them. Now, I did say I was going to get into the nitty-gritty, so I'm pretty sure I should be doing that. And I think I will. And here we are. First things first, we have here number 1, Booster Pack 1, Heroes of Hyperspace, as clearly shown on here. We've got the 3. I keep trying to stop myself from saying writers. my Kamen Rider bias is showing almost. But of course, we have here Tiga to the rightmost side, Dyna, I believe, over here to the left, and in the middle, Gaia. Correct me if I'm wrong. Pretty sure that's the lineup here for Starter Deck 1. And next, the Bonds of Zero, which, if you're already familiar with a lot of the more modern Ultras, you already know what to expect. Cover art hides nothing, letting you know that this is related to the son of Ultra 7, Ultraman Zero, to the leftmost part. To the rightmost part, Ultraman Jeed. I believe that is meant to be the Galaxy Rising variant of Jeed, or at least in that form from when he appeared in that one episode of Ultraman Z. And, of course, none other than Z himself, Ultraman Z, in his Alpha Edge styling. I gotta say right off the bat, the packaging is really nice. Nice sort of overall matte finish across the entire box. Some embossing on the Ultraman logo here, the card game logo itself. It's not very obvious from here, but that's kind of what's got going on. I think there's some up here. No, it's not. Okay, that's fine. So you definitely get some like slight embossing on this one. So like, there's a bit of so you can feel the logo stand out against the rest of the box. Of course, the back lets you know what's inside. You got 50 card pre-constructed deck and 1 play sheet. 14 different types. Now the lineup, if I recall correctly, there's common, uncommon, rare, double rare, and ultra rare, with some other types along the way that I definitely should recall, or should kind of look up again. But let's see. And also, as mentioned earlier, we'll also take a dive into this big boy too. The first booster set, or booster box set, for the card game. And there's about 24 booster packs in this. It's quite the hefty box, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't opened it at all, so as you can see, all the covering is there, the ceiling is there, so it's all going to be very first-time stuff. So this is genuinely something first time. Nothing's been looked at before this. I haven't even looked at the card list online through the Ultraman card game website, which probably would serve best. But otherwise, yep, this is, again, first time experience. Kind of excited to see how this goes. Again, before we proceed, just want to remind everybody, do be sure to like and subscribe. There's another set of booster packs and another extra deck coming out next year in January. The extra deck, I guess a new sort of pre-made deck, which is based off of the Netflix show Ultraman Rising. And there is also, let me just see if I can find that again. Make sure I don't miss any detail. Pardon me, folks. Definitely helps me prepared, and I was not wholly prepared for this. Okay. Let's take a quick look at the Ultraman card game website, actually, just to give ourselves an idea of what to anticipate here. Ah, there we go. Okay. So yes, first extra deck, as it's called, is going to be released on the 24th of January, worldwide. It's going to contain cards and is themed around Ultraman Rising, as mentioned before. While the next booster set, other than the latest one here, Guardians of the Earth, which is the one that I showed the box for, Vortex of Crimson and Azure, or as known in the Japanese version, Fukiareru Aka to Ao, if I recall correctly. Yeah. And this seems to be focused on Gaia and Agul. Ultraman Gaia and Agul. Both from the titular Ultraman Gaia show, and I guess other assorted heroes and monsters, including seemingly Zero, and a few other kaiju cards. So that's what that's looking like. Now then, let's go ahead and do the dang thing. First off, let's take a look at the first box here. I probably should have something this open. Luckily, I have my hobby knife somewhere around here, and found it. I haven't used it in a bit. I've never been building any kits of it myself, so that's on me. All right. The ceremonial first cut into the sealing tape here. And shoo. And shwa. Probably should have gone with schwa first. But more appropriate for the occasion. Alright, I'll try my best to keep everything within frame. Apologies ahead of time if stuff starts getting blurry or completely off track here. Never done an unboxing video before, so... And of course, in video creation, there's never any set standards for these things. You can pretty much do whatever you want, so... It'd be cool if y'all could follow along with me, I guess, in this case. Now then. Okay, this is actually really nice. I like this packaging here. this little plastic cover here, keeping the cards nice and organized there. A little cardboard here to keep it from flying around, the deck that is. I imagine it probably has some extra information. I guess not. I believe there was something about a play sheet being... this must be the play sheet then. So I guess for those that don't have the premium play mat yet, they give you this little paper play mat as a point of reference. There's a little place to start, I guess. Yep. The premium play mat doesn't have the turn phase order shown below here, so that's one, I guess, boon for having this, but obviously you want something a bit more premium looking, a little good to look at, and good on feel when you're placing things down. And the manual back here, okay. It's the full-on manual with all the rules and the sort of flow of movement for the card placement and such, and the winning conditions, amongst other things. Nice, nice, nice. Starting off strong here. Now, cards themselves. That's a little plastic thing here. A little cover, but little ring here to keep all of the cards in one place. All right, so there are 50 cards in these decks, so this will take a little bit to go through. Let's undo this and go through everything. Starting off with, looks like Ultraman Dyna, level 3, triple rare. Got about what looks like, how many of these? 3 of them, okay. Look at the shiny hologram effect on it. It's amazing, honestly. It's a bit fitting for an Ultraman type of character. Next up, Tiga, multi-type. Actually, wait, just before I continue, right, there's this Dyna Flash type. The names, of course, of the types are right underneath the actual character name. Either a type or weapon that they wield. Okay. We have 3 types of triple rare Ultraman Tiga, the multi-type. And I guess 3 of the Gaia as well here. Gaia V2, level 3. For uncommon Tiga multi-type. Level 2, Ultraman Tiga multi-type. This is the another uncommon card. Common Ultraman Tiga Zephyrian Beam, level 2. Get a better look in there. For Dynas, level 1 Flash type. For level 2 Flash type Ultraman Dyna, uncommon rarity. Level 2 Dyna, using the Solgent Beam. Common rarity, this one. For Level 1 Gaia's V2. It's very nice picture quality for the pictures used for the cards themselves. Nice and high quality. Ultraman Gaia level 2 Photon Edge. Special activation conditions on the card is this. Hey, Xenotron, what's up, man? Good to see you, man. Just here, checking out the Ultraman card game. Latest releases for it. Doing a little unboxing here for everybody to see. Right now I'm opening and going through the starter deck here, Heroes of Hyperspace, containing the Tiga, Dyna, and Gaia themed cards in that deck. Okay, next we have a few Kaiju cards already. We have Satan Bizor. Let's see, not in the frame again. And very nice pictures used for the ones that are, you know, pictures from the source material and not illustrations. It's quite nice. And another kaiju in the form of King of Mons. The strongest combined kaiju. Ah, so it's a few, so it's a chimera-ish type. Doing good, just chilling, building some of your kit backlog today. Cool, cool. Been unfortunately gone back to neglecting my backlog a bit. But I definitely should get around to that, actually. Though, if I'm not careful, this here card game might end up taking my time in the next few months. We'll see. And we have the scene cards, which affect general sort of, which affect the landscape and affect multiple cards on the field. And these are all the same one, the last four are for the same scene. This is based, I believe, on a movie with Ultraman, Ultraman Tiga, Ultraman Dyna, and Ultraman Gaia, The Battle in Hyperspace. It's interesting that they opted to go with a more generic font here for the name of this, as opposed to trying to maybe replicate the text of the movie, because I noticed that Super Eye has been pretty good about doing that with the English releases, where if there's sort of like the most unique sort of, you know, font design, or not even unique font design, but like unique sort of graphic design to the movie titles or whatnot. In some like recent like Blu-ray and DVD releases stateside, they've done their best to kind of like maintain the aesthetic of that or something like that, but maybe it's too crazy to replicate. But yep, that is the starter deck 01. Put that back in there. By the way, speaking of Ultraman, we're supposed to be getting an Ultraman Rising DLC pack for Gigabash near the end of this month. Yes, we are. It was announced a few months ago, if I recall correctly. That should be interesting. And actually, I definitely want to check out Gigabash once I get all the other DLC for the Godzilla, Ultraman, and what else. I might even get the one for Ultraman Rising. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, that was Starter Deck 01. I was hoping for Blazer, but I'm down for Rising. I mean, I was hoping for Ultraman Z to come to Blu-ray release in the States before Blazer did, but I guess we can't get what we want. Which is fine, I guess. Either way, no complaints. Just an interesting development there. But I'm hoping Zed eventually makes its eventual Blu-ray release stateside, hopefully sooner than later at this point. I'm wondering if maybe the English dub has anything to do with it. Their non-Sentai Megazord OC pack was pretty cool too. Yeah. I saw the trailer for that. It's a nice sort of interesting idea to kind of ape that, you know, combining mechs. I do like how they kind of got away with a Goldar, not Goldar, four-legged griffin, lion-esque kind of deal. Thought that was pretty cool too. All right, now we're gonna go into Starter Deck 02. Again, the Bonds of Zero. Not much different in terms of the quality of the packaging. In other words, it's great, very nice. Embossing still very much present here. Nice little high-quality images of Zero, Zet, and Jeed over here. Let's go ahead and cut a rug. Shit! Tit! And let's open this bad boy up. Apparently they went the OC route because getting Power Rangers was too much of a headache and not worth it for them. Would have cut out most of the international market. Look. Because as far as I'm concerned, from where I'm looking at, the American contingent has made it very difficult with the rights to Sentai / Power Rangers in terms of using it in capacities other than what they want. So it was going to be difficult no matter how you look at it. And honestly, Godzilla and Ultraman are probably far better fits for Giga Bash anyway, considering the attitude towards that content, I guess. When I say attitude, I mean in terms of, like, at least I feel like the attitude towards what kind of game they were trying to make. And it definitely was leaning a lot more, you know, kaiju adjacent content. So while Sentai or something Sentai adjacent would have been welcome, it's too much of its own thing to properly meld in with that, in my opinion. And plus, with the massive number of Sentai series out there, there's no way I don't think they'd be able. Would have been possible to boil it down to one particular Sentai series that would have been like worth it. I don't think. At least to me. I'm hoping that's the case. That that's not the case, but there's a super robot in the game. I think Sentai Mecha would have been a good fit. That being said, I would have preferred Heisei Gamera, Evangelion, and Pacific Rim. Well, those are all IPs that likely have are likely their own headaches to try to license anyway. Gamera probably being a little easier. I'm pretty sure Toho owns that too, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. But Pacific Rim, Evangelion, likely not happening. Definitely not happening. Would be interesting though. Definitely would be interesting. And yeah, as far as the super robot that they have in there, sure, that's a super robot. It's not a combining mech like the one in the DLC though. But that was already fine in and of itself as just a giant robot on its own. Okay. Again, we have another playmat. Kadokawa owns Gamera. Oh, okay. Evangelion has done a fuck ton of gacha collabs, so I think it wouldn't be too much of an issue. Something to think about, I guess. Right then. Let's dive on in. First things first, we have 3 triple rares of level 3 Ultraman Z Alpha Edge. Take a look at that. Look at the color gradation going on here with the green and the blue. It's really nice. I definitely want to get the official sleeves for this. Just to make sure these things stay nice and protected for the future. Next, level 3, Ultraman Z with the Ultra Zero Mantle. Much like the cover art alluded to, this is definitely Galaxy Rising Jeed, level 3. If you guys ever plan on doing an online co-op stream for Rita's Rewind, I'd be down to join. We'll see. I definitely would be up for discussion. We'll see how that turns out. Maybe make that a community thing if there's anybody else that also has the game and wants to host a session or something. We'll see. We'll definitely talk about that for sure. Okay. For level 1, Ultraman Zero, also with the mantle. Level 2, Zero. Also rocking the Imerium Slash attack, I guess. Actually, wait. Let me rearrange this. Okay. Actually, I feel like I should start over. This box being here, well, this box over being here kind of made it seem like I was still looking at it, box 1. Let's start over. Now that it's in full view, it'll be a bit more apparent. In the event that we do like clips or something of this, I don't know, we'll see, maybe some shorts. But first start. So again, Ultraman Z, Alpha Edge, level 3. Ultraman Z. Oh, sorry, Zero. Got Z on the brain. All right, this is Ultraman Zero, Ultra Zero Mantle. And back to Jeed, Galaxy Rising. Anybody who remembers this form, he used the Z Riser due to his own transformation device being disabled. He was using the abilities of the metals for Ultraman X, Orb. Dang it, I'm forgetting offhand which ones he was using. All right, that's on me. It's been a bit since I've seen this set. All right, I'll get back to that. Alright, so Ultra Zero with the mantle, level 1. Ultraman Zero, Imerium Slash, level 2 card. Ultraman Zero with the wide Zero Shot, level 2 card. Pretty nice illustration there. Clearly based off of the episode His Majesty's Medal from Ultraman Z. When the three of them, when the three pupils and master all teamed up. Take out that one monster from the Ultraman Orb movie that ended up coming back. Galaxy Rising Jeed, level 1 card. About 4 of those. Galaxy Burst, Ultraman G, level 2. Nice, using a little screenshot from the episode itself. I guess it's still image from the set. Ah, very powerful illustration here, just brimming with energy all over the place. Ultraman G'd using the Wrecking Phoenix level 2 card. Wrecking Phoenix being the beam-esque technique that G'd uses in this form. Next we have Ultraman Z Slugger. Slugger, of course, for those that don't know, are the sort of Mohawk-esque blade attachments on several Ultra's heads, notably Ultra 7, 0, and Zet with his Alpha Edge outfit is essentially using sort of a balanced martial arts type form, which references Ultraman 7 amongst a few others. Next, Ultraman Zet with the Zet Lance Arrow. Illustration representing the Beta Smash form, as this weapon seems to be mostly associated with that particular form. While I'm very happy to see Ultraman get such a strong push in the US, as a Kamen Rider fan, it does make me a bit envious, because Toei could have had this with Rider if they weren't morons. I have feelings about that, but I don't know if I want. I'm not sure if I want to go into it myself. Largely because I feel like Toei. You know what? Fuck it. I'll go into it. I'm of the opinion that Toei are trying to be very protective of Kamen Rider, largely considering the hurdles that Kamen Rider as a franchise has had with its localization in the West. So it's not as easy to get that traction going. Probably not as easy on their end. Never mind all the fan sub issues and pirating and all that jazz. But I mean, I think Ultraman has a easier time making it happen here in the States due to the sort of fascination with kaiju that stemmed from the initial sort of, I guess, presence of Godzilla here in the States, which hasn't really gone away, clearly, and it's clearly pushed on to this day. So it has a slightly better chance to catch a foothold here, but with the English dubs that these latest series have been getting online with Arc and Blazer and Zet. So until Kamen Rider decides to just like, yeah, but the market has changed. Fans would rather watch official subs than watch a half-assed American adaptation. They're making things more difficult than they should. Well, again, that's true. I'll definitely agree that there have been signs of change with the market over here. I don't think that's completely lifted, that stops the sort of stigma associated with, sort of the grounded guys in suits fighting aliens deal that Power Rangers has kind of like had a claw hold on the market here in the States for. And maybe the weakening of the Power Rangers market could help with that, considering how much Hasbro's kind of like put Power Rangers in jail practically as of late. But only time will tell right now. And for now, I think Toei's probably trying to kind of like build the strength of Super Sentai locally before maybe trying to do anything as far as like, well, with Super Sentai in particular. Actually, no, both really. I'd argue that they're trying to kind of like build or strengthen its sort of market share locally before trying to get things outside. That and also the yen weakening probably has something to do with that, but that's another conversation for a whole nother time. Something I'm sure Bueno would have more insight on. Okay, so next are the kaiju cards. Only 2 kaijus here, 4 cards each. Skull Gamora, the Belial fusion monster. Check that out. Nice and mean. And second featured kaiju, Bedanium Zeton, the Belial fusion monster. Now, I wonder what the rules are for placing down kaiju monsters. Gotta review the rules for that. And finally, the associated scene card for this themed deck, His Majesty's Medal, featuring all 3 of the focused characters standing side by side against the monsters that they fought in that episode of Ultraman Z, which included Skull Gamora, amongst the others. But yes, that... Oh wait, no. Gotta put that back in the plastic ring here for safekeeping. Not releasing double when Futo PI was airing was still a massive fumble. Maybe. Unless they have other plans for that later on, maybe after the release of the Begins Night adjacent Futo PI movie that's going to be releasing soon, or is already out, I think. Alright, so those were the 2 starter decks. Hey, bueno! What's up, good buddy? Welcome to the stream, sir. Just finished up looking at these 2 starter decks for the Ultraman card game. Pretty nice collection of cards. Nice art. Pretty nice packaging for sure. Gotta say. At the very least, collection-wise, like, if you're already an Ultraman fan, which I know for sure I am, as of within the past few years, these, at least for collecting, just to have the art and the screenshots and stuff that are associated with the cards themselves, is definitely more than enough reason to jump in my opinion. Anything Chase in those decks? Do you mean if anything changed? Sorry, I'm not sure if if that was a mistype or something, boss. Someone apparently made printable versions of the SNK versus Capcom Card Fighters Clash cards. Wow! That's cool. I mean, that's... Oh, limited or rare. Okay, well, yeah. No, by default, the cards, the starter decks start off with triple rares. So there are 3 triple rare cards, well, 9 total, but they're each specific to a certain character, and it's based off of the characters that are on the covering here from front I've seen. So there's 3 triple rares for Zero, for Ultraman Z Alpha Edge, and for Ultraman G'd Galaxy Rising form. Whereas for this one here, Heroes in Hyperspace, just a quick review, that was there's 3 triple rares, well, 9, but 3 per character. 3 of Tiga, 3 of Dyna, and 3 of Gaia. Gaia V2, I want to say Dyna Flash type, and Tiga multi-type. Each of those are triple rares. But this is just the starter decks, friends. And again, I gotta say, I think at least just to start things off, these seem like good introductions as far as this goes. Not necessarily too overwhelming. It's primarily very Ultra Hero centric. There's only like a few Kaiju cards respectively. There's 2 Kaiju cards with I think 3 or 4 copies each of them in each of the boxes. Yeah, there definitely could be potential for resale value if kept in good enough condition. I do plan on, again, getting the official sleeves when those become available. I think I'm of the understanding that the 22nd of November is when they're available stateside for the sleeves and the premium play mats that are associated with that. All right. Now, we're now going to get into the more wild card-esque portion of the program. I say wild card because we have absolutely no idea what we're going to be getting here with the first booster box. So we're going to take a quick break to prepare for this possibly exciting next portion of the program. So don't go anywhere. Get yourself a drink, get yourself some food, whatever. And we'll be right on back in just a moment. All right, we are back. Got myself a nice little cup of water. Ready to tackle this box of booster packs. Last one you saw was G, so you missed that. Oh, wow. Understandable. There's definitely a lot that's happened since G, boss. A lot of really good ones. I think you will really enjoy Ultraman Z when you get around to it. Very hot-headed protagonist. And a lot of cool moments that happen in there. And there's some slight payoff to a certain character in Ultraman Orb. That you kind of see some stuff, some pretty cool things happen in Z. Hell, Geed, matter of fact. There's some nice stuff that happens in Z with Geed crossing over too. Right then. Here we go. We now have booster pack number 1, Guardians of the Earth is the name of this one. And while I've seen a video or two already before today's stream that featured largely, openings of booster pack boxes of the same booster pack box from a few Japanese users or whatnot. Obviously, the experience will not be the same for any one person, so I don't expect to get anything too crazy. You're gonna put Z on Q then? Hey, absolutely, go for it. I think it is on YouTube, as a matter of fact, boss. Definitely give that a shot when you have the chance. I really think you'll like it. All right, so as we can see, box-wise, got the markings here for BP01 up here in the corner. It's kind of hard to see. Maybe it's lighting reasons. Apologies. You've got Ultraman Tiga on full display, multi-type Tiga. The rest of the sides of the box aren't really much to speak of outside of maybe the back portion of it that just details everything. So about 110 cards plus 30 parallel cards. Now I'm not clear on the meaning of parallel in the context of collectible card games. I'm guessing that's in terms of like rare, very rare types. Yeah, there's 24 packs per box with 12 cards per pack. And the various assortment of rarities running the whole gamut. I'll open up the plastic here real quick. Try not to scuff the box up too much. Oh, also, Endo Masaki sings the theme song for Z, by the way. So you're definitely gonna get some heart-pumping action-styled openings each and every time you watch the show. Fun stuff. ULTRAMAN Z! So, as you can see, everything listed here. 45 common types. Oh, excuse me. Off of the out of frame there. Heard it before? Ah, awesome. Okay. All right, so we got 45 common, 31 uncommon, 16 rare, 13 double rare, and 5 triple rares. Again, I'm getting off focus here. Sorry, people. Too used to looking at the stuff myself here. It's been a bit. So yes, we've got the listing of numbers of the different rarities available in this booster pack box. And there's one promotional card that's guaranteed whenever you open the box itself. It's based off of the Kaiju Gomora. Sort of a, I think it's gold foil, if I recall correctly. Of course, little disclaimers and stuff here at the bottom. Okay. Now I do like that it's got the this little perforation here, so you can open it up and display it, like for market purposes, I guess. If you're a storefront owner or whatever, and you have this to put that on display, we're gonna open it like that. Now then, I like that the playlist went for this song here. It feels very epic. Open up the foil here. Let's go. Swatch. All right, the seal is broken. Let's open this up. Bring up the display bit here. Probably won't reflect very well on camera anyway, not that it matters, but I still feel like I should do it. Here we go. All right, so here's the setup more or less for display purposes. And yep, there it is. The guaranteed promo card for this booster pack box. The Ancient Monster, Gomora. Level 5 card. Nice little foil effect on it. Nice reflective surface. Put that aside. Okay. Let everybody be warned. Once again. Yes, of course. Thank you, boss. Don't forget, please join the Discord. Don't forget to join us there and take part in these wonderful discussions, fan meetings, all of your favorite tokusatsu types. Be that Sentai type stuff, be that Rider, Kaiju, Ultraman, and everything in between, Metal Hero, Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon, whatever else it is that strikes your fancy, maybe Lion Maru G. So many things. But yes, let me once again be warned. We warn everybody here. There are, again, 24 packs here. We're going to go through every single one, and I'm not kidding about this. So this should be quite the adventure. And all of the packs look exactly the same here. Guardians of the Earth logo here. Nice little... So this is what I'm talking about when I mean that they should be like using the same sort of stylizations to the stylized formats for the logos. Your favorite Toku influencers? Mm-hmm. Sure. We're everybody's favorite around these parts. In more ways than one. As it says right here. Check the thing here again, 12 cards per pack. And it's definitely some official stuff, not some bootleg shit. Tsuburaya. Yeah, shout outs to Tsuburaya Corporation for Tsuburaya Productions for getting their groove back in these past few years, taking full ownership of their IP and really going ham on getting this out into a worldwide audience the way they have. It's by no means, by no shortage of meaning, it is crazy how the company's kind of bounced back from having sort of Ultraman in terms of a global capacity be kind of arrested to, I believe, the Southeast Asia or China, whichever area it was that kind of held them back for a bit. But long story short, a few years later, here we are now. Blu-rays and stuff being released stateside. YouTube presence pretty strong. English dubs of a lot of the more recent works. Presence in it was Thailand. Thank you. Sorry about that, boss. Thank you for that. Appearances at the New York Comic-Con. Heck, even in Times Square with Ultraman Zero and Ultraman Belial facing off right in the middle of that general area, right near the Tamashi web store. The Dark Cloud of Chayo. I feel like it needs that sort of Showa style. The Dark Cloud of Chayo. All right. Enough nervous prefacing. Let the opening commence. And I probably already went about this wrong. No. Good. Good cut. Let's open them up one by one and look at them from the back. The back. We'll view it from the back. Can't believe that company said Ultraman back decades, man. I hear you. Oh. Election points. I'm guessing this is for the digital card cross sort of, I guess sort of, you know, cross initiation. Poor wording. Sort of cross functionality, I guess. Yeah, it kind of sucks, man. Now then, first pack, folks. Start with Ultraman Mebius, level 1 card. Golba, the Ultra Ancient Dark Monster. Ultraman Trigger, the Ultra Dual Sword. Okay. Another one of the later ones here, most recent ones, Blazar. To think the good old Roidmude heart ended up crossing universes, becoming an Ultraman and becoming a writer didn't work out. Another of the latest ones, Ultraman Arc itself, with the Luna armor equipped, level 2 card. A rare, our first rare so far in this booster box. Ultraman Gaia Photon Edge, level 3 card. Check out the muscles on this one. It's mad, got some Arnold stuff going on already. No! Shoot it down with the Photon Edge, no! It's as satisfying as killing a kaiju is. He's fighting a kaiju and killing it. Feels good. Next up, another rare in level 1 Ultraman Arc. Very nice art here. I like that they have the credits for the artist on the lower right corner here. Very important to have that there. Next, Shagong, the Armored Shell Beast. And this one is fairly strong. My name is Asuka! I'm sure other Gaia lovers will appreciate that one. I gotta get around to that trilogy myself. Ultraman Trigger, Circle Arms. Ultraman Zet, with the Ultra Zet Riser on hand. Well, also in Alpha Edge form, level 2 card, common. V2 Ultraman Gaia, a level 3 card, common. Pretty basic one. And the last one in the lineup for this first pack so far is level 1 Blazar. The one that all the recent Ultras have a lot of those weapons, I noticed. Yeah, for sure. Even Arc in particular has Arc has this one sword that he uses that has like this sort of like Ultra Eye kind of deal on it that makes it like as like wears sunglasses. Pretty cool. Blazar has a pretty cool sword too. Honestly, just a lot of the designs are really nice for the Ultras. Okay. So, it's our first booster pack opening. It's only right that we put it back in the plastic for it until I'm able to get a binder for these later on. side. All right. Next pack. I'll try my best not to damage any of the cards inside. Very precise cuts with this thing. Okay, the cut doesn't deep enough. Try this again. There we go. Open. Post the local for the card game. I think once I get the premium play mat and stuff, I think I might consider it. I think the shop Next Level in Brooklyn might be a good place to start, maybe. I mean, they're going to be hosting one of the Gundam card game beta events, I think, earlier next year. Make an HJU map. Not a bad idea. Collection point. Now then, pack number 2. Starting with a scene card. Our first scene card. Legend of the Stone. Tiga specific card here. Yep, Tiga. Next up, Ultraman Jeed Primitive, level 1. Next, Ultraman Decker Strong Type, level 2. Mebius, level 1. Another rare in Ultraman Zero. Nice sort of a flat, hollow effect going on there. Next, double rare. Our first double rare in our collection so far. We got Ultraman Jeed with the Jeed Claw. It's a level 3 card. Got some pretty strong numbers there in either double or triple battle point situation there, looks like. Another zine card. And here we have the Ultraman Mega Monster Battle Ultra Galaxy The Movie scene card. This, I believe, benefits Zero in particular. I mean, kind of says so right there. Once per turn, no cost, give the battle opponent of one of your Zero type power or type speed for this turn. Was it Zero that has a form called Strong Corona? Yes! Yes, it was Zero. I'd imagine they retired that form following certain worldwide pandemic-related concerns. And next is a level 3 Ultraman Z Gamma Future. Ah, yes. This form is actually, if I recall correctly, based off of the three Heisei Ultras in Dyna, Tiga, and Gaia. Focuses on telekinetic powers. Tonoryoku, as it's called. And there we have Ultraman Jeed, Atmos Impact. This is his beam style finisher when he's using his Acro Smasher form. All blue, aquatic kind of deal. And one half of the form references Ultraman Hikari. If I recall correctly. Next is Ultraman Gaia V1, level 2 card, common. Ultraman Decker, Flash type, level 1. Oh, wait. And the last card of pack number 2 is... Ultraman Arc. Big ass head. Good old 6 head going on here with old Arc there. Arc level 1 card. That does it for pack number 2. We're more than likely going to see a bunch of repeats along the way, by the way, so if that's a concern for anybody, I apologize ahead of time. Again, this is all first-time stuff for me here, so... we'll likely make an edited version that cuts down on the time. Or at least cuts down on any of the dead air along the way. But I do appreciate you all sticking around and joining me for this. Letting your feelings be known about this. If it's just the head, it's tough to tell them apart. Trying to say all Ultras look alike, boss? I don't know if that's speciesist or something else, but Alright, onward into pack number 3. Side, collection point, of course. Now then, pack number 3 begins now. Oh, look alike! Unbelievable. Alright, so we have Golba, another Golba. Ooh, level 3 Ultraman Zero with the Plasma Spark Slash attack. It's an uncommon card, so no special visage of it. Ultraman Decker Flash type, level 1. Ultraman Arc, Solus Armor. In contrast to the Luna Armor we saw before. Or Solar Power. Shoutouts to Chris Tucker. Oh. And we're back to the, got another repeat here with Ultraman Gaia, Photon Edge, level 3. With the big, massive muscles, I am Asuka. Level 2, double rare, Ultraman Gaia. Firing a beam attack from front-facing perspective. Matte hollow effect there, nice and flat. Another Shagong. Ultraman Z, Beta Smash, level 3. Next is Ultraman Jeed, Strike Boost. This is where he's using the Strike Boost is the attack he uses for this form. This was the Solid Burning form. It's based off of one half being Ultraman Taro, if I recall correctly. I think Taro and 7. Funny how both Gaia and Gundam have a Shin Asuka. That's gotta be a full-on coincidence. Oh, Solid Burning? Oh, I really liked Solid Burning. Its debut episode, they added those little effects on its armor where they started kind of like shifting around and stuff. It's really cool. Level 3 Gaia V2. Ultraman Mebius, Blade Overload, level 3 card. And the last card in this setup Level 2 Solace Armor Ultraman Arc. The boosted slugger kick was awesome. Hell yeah. It's a very nice effect. Okay. That is pack 3 down. Let's open up pack number 4. Expect the same sort of format. I'll be flipping them up from the bottom upward. I'll try to just kind of like run through any repeats we've already seen as quickly as possible so that there's not much downtime here. Again, we'll probably be purposing some of this for maybe an edited version down the line, so that it's a little bit quicker pace-wise. Kind of maybe show off the cards a little bit more in a slower capacity per draw. We'll see. Anyway, first things first, in pack 4, Scene Card, Arc to the Future. An arc-specific card. Ultraman Z, original. His regular form. None of the alpha, beta, or gamma versions. Level 3, Mebius. Mebius Nightblade. Very cool. No effect, really. Well, as far as like any card effect itself, but still, the art in and of itself is pretty nice. Nice little background effect there. Luna Armor, Ultraman Arc. Another Arnold Gaia, level 3. Holographic there. Blazar, level 1. Rare. Little matte hollow effect. Looks quite nice. If the flash from my camera is impacting anything, please let me know so I can turn it off, and maybe the other lighting I have will probably make it look a little better. Definitely let me know, guys. Another Ultra Galaxy the movie scene card. Ultraman Trigger, using the Ultra Dual Sword, this time in its Sky type visual. Not the sword, but Trigger itself. And there it is, Ultraman Jeed, Acro Smasher, where it uses the Atmos Impact finisher, seen earlier. Ultraman Gaia V1, level 1 card. Level 2 card, Ultraman Decker Miracle type. Last card in the group, Ultraman Tiga Runbolt Beam Shell. Level 3 card. So far, decent start with just these first 4. We've got about 20 more packs to go. Welcome back, Xenotron. Hope everything's okay on your end, brother. All right, we're now entering pack number 5 of the Guardians of the Earth booster pack collection we've got here. All right, same situation. Opening from the back to the front. Let me know again if the flash from the camera here is impacting visuals, and I'll try to either tone or just turn it off. All right, pack number 5, starting now. Gennegarg, the ferocious space shark. Just had to shower and take out some trash. No worries, man. All right, Gennegarg, the first kaiju seen in Ultraman Z. Z's very first takedown officially on screen anyway. Level 2 Ultraman 0. Mebius, Mebium and Nightblade Mebius, level 3. Luna Armor Arc. The level 1-0 rare, seen once before. Level 2 Blazer. I like these front-facing ones. And they kind of have their own kind of impact. Like you're staring down the barrel of a loaded gun, almost. Pretty cool. Another sort of, matte holographic finish on this. Another scene card, this time a Ultraman Trigger, specific one, for smiles. I would guess the Japanese version translates to Egao no Tameni. Probably. Been a bit since I've seen Trigger. That was definitely Kanata's character quirk. Always talking about, smile! Smile through the situation. Everything will be fine. Even in the face of adversity. Quite the plucky guy. Ultraman Z Lance Arrow, this time held by Alpha Edge form, as opposed to Beta Smash. G'd Acro Smasher. Gaia V1, level 2 card. Mebius, level 2. Common. Previous one was a common too, by the way. And lastly, Big Ass Head Ultraman Arc. Not as varied as the previous look-throughs, but hey. That's to be expected here. All right, that was pack number 5 in the list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're about a quarter of the way through, roughly speaking. All right, next. Pack number 6. But careful with the cut here. Okay. Pack number 6, opening now. Collection point. The digital functionality. And Bulba. Ultraman Z Original. Mebius, Mebium Nightblade. Luna Armor. This is becoming quite common from the looks of it. despite the tag uncommon. Matte hologram Ultraman Z Alpha Edge. Here with the nice little swoosh effect going on there in the jump kick. Pretty cool. You can see the little motion trail off the foot there for the tip of the boot. Another rare, this time of Ultraman Tiga, mid-transformation. Yeah! I've been hoping for this one myself, actually. Chant my name, or Gosho wa kudasai, ware no na o. The Ultraman Z. Scene card. Ultraman Trigger, multi-type. Another strike boost, Ultraman G'd, and solid burning. Level 3, Ultraman Zero, common card. Level 3 Mebius, Blade Overload. And level 1 Tiga multi-type. Okay. That does it for pack number 6 of the collection so far. Now then, we enter number 7. By any chance, for everybody that's seen this so far, at least just from seeing the cards, is any of this possibly drawing any interest from you in possibly jumping into the card game itself? If not, that's cool. If so, then you know, definitely let us know in the comments section if there's anything in particular that you've seen so far that really speaks to you from all the promotion and all the, maybe even the art, maybe the game itself, the actual gameplay loop, anything that speaks to you as far as this goes. Let us know in the comments. It'd be cool to talk about that. Heck, talk about it in the Discord, especially in the Discord. We'd love for you to join us. All right. Thunder Killer. Another Belial fusion monster. This one's popped up a few times here. This one's, well, not here in this playthrough so far, but just as far as the Belial fusion monsters. We had the 2 in the starter deck 02. But here, Thunder Killer. 1/2 of the monsters, or maybe 1/3, I forget the specific number, but this is definitely containing Ella King as one of its main components. Ultraman Gaia, V2. Ultraman Decker Flash type. Let's see. Both of the aforementions were uncommon cards, by the way. Uncommon, level 1, Ultraman Arc. Big ass head, not all up in your dome, all up in your face like the way it was before. Arnold Gaia just doesn't want to go away. Ooh, level 2 double rare Ultraman Decker. Again, staring down the barrel of a Lotus Swatch. This matte finish is so nice. Even with the flatness, it still has that really nice sort of shine quality to it, the hologram effect. Pretty cool. Another scene card, Chant My Name, Ultraman Z! Another Ultraman trigger, Ultra Dual Sword in Sky type. Ah, we finally have the actual form itself. Ultraman G Solid Burning. So far confirmed as Bueno's favorite G type. Next, Ultraman Gaia V1. Level 3 common Ultraman Blazer. I like the little info tidbit down here at the bottom if you read that here. Before engaging in battle, Blazer kneels as if to honor the foes he's about to fight. It was a nice little characteristic of Blazer. Outside of the fact that it yells like a mad dog every time it fights. And finally, Tiga Runbolt Beam Shell, level 3. That is pack number 6. Oh, no, excuse me. Level 6, right? Yeah. Oh boy, I'm starting to get confused. I'm missing that all. Correction, that was number 7. Pack 7. Pack 7. Jumping into number 8. Again, pack number 8. 4 and 4. Together is 8. Alright. Starting off with Arc to the Future. Level 3 Gaia V2. Ultraman Decker, Strong Type, level 2, uncommon. Prior card, also uncommon. Apologies for not mentioning the rarity. It's kind of hard to see from where I'm at, from where I'm sitting here. Maybe if I change the orientation of my stream preview, have a better look at it. Right, next is the uncommon, level 3, Solus Armor Arc. Another rare Ultraman Zero, level 1, with the matte hollow finish. Another Ultraman Tiga 1, rare, with the flat hollow effect. Always nice. The final resolution, a Gaia scene card, Ketchaku no Hi, if my memory serves me right. Next is level 3 common Ultraman Z Gamma Future. Oh, wait a minute, I just noticed something. This right here is associated with, I guess, the series or the character that it relates to, but behind the actual letter or wording is a... so that's the release year. That's a pretty nice, nice detail there. I like that. I like that. It's awesome. Didn't even notice that in the previous ones. Learning everything about this as we go along. I'm behind on a lot of tokusatsu shows, but I'm very interested in watching Gav and Wingman. Right now, I've been playing Sonic X Shadow Generations, trying 100% Stellar Blade. It's a good reminder. I need to finish my hard playthrough of Stellar Blade. Matter of fact, I finished the regular standard difficulty playthrough actually a while ago, but just never got around to finishing hard. Got up to a certain point. I won't say for spoiler avoidance reasons at this point. But anyway, back to the reveals. Next is level 1 G'd Primitive Common. Level 3 Gaia, common, V2 form. Ultraman Decker, Miracle type, level 2, common. And lastly, Ultraman Tiga, Sky type, common, level 2. Okay. That about does it for pack 8. And also going through a lot of my backlog. Finished Grandizer U and Kannazuki no Miko. Start Grand Belm and then Shikizakura next. A lot of titles I'm personally not familiar with, but well, I know of Grandizer U for sure. Everything else I'm not aware of myself, but it sounds good. I've heard some good things about the Grandizer one. I think people have been waiting for that for a while. Pack 9, starting up now. Genegarg, Ultraman Trigger, Sky type, uncommon, level 2. Ultraman Decker, Dolnade Breaker, uncommon, level 3. That's a strong-looking visual here. I believe this is associated with the strong type. Let's take a look here. Dolnade Breaker. Dorinade? Dorinedo? Shikizakura is a cool tokusatsu-inspired anime made by Osaka-based studio using newer unknown talent. Passion project and showcase. Oh, okay. Definitely look into that. Shikizakura no Miko. I mean, no, Shikizakura. Okay, that's Kannazuki no Miko. Sorry, misread. Alright, next in the lineup, shoop. Uncommon, Ultraman Arc, level 1. Ooh! Dark Club Zero! Hey! Rare with the flat hollow effect. Rare Ultraman Gaia V1, level 1 card. Next is Scene card for Smiles. Trigger multi-type, common, level 1. Level 1 common Z original. Gaia V1 common, level 2. Ultraman Decker. Realiate Wave, level 3 card, common. Just finished Grandizer U. It was okay. Liked it for the most part. Had a lot of issues. Love trying to learn to Fukuda's worst to see the melodrama tropes. Mazinger Z and Koji Kabuto carried the show. Okay. And lastly, level 3 common Luna Armor Arc. Okay. This was a pretty varied lineup here. Highlight obviously being Dark Club Zero. Surprising addition. Alright. We're now heading into... Oh, wait. Let's grab this one. Get some water real quick. All right. Next, going into pack number 10 of 24. Again, let me know if the pace needs to be picked up anywhere. I want to say I'm doing my best when it comes to avoiding the repeats, or at least staying too long on the repeat cards. All right. Next is going to, starting up, pack number 10. Shoop! Up to the Future. Ultraman Trigger, dual sword, Ultra Dual Sword, with the strength-specific version. Megaton Musashi Wired is getting pilot DLC for all the Super Robot Guest Mecha. Yes, I did see some news about that. That's coming out fairly soon, I guess, before the end of the year. I know they're adding Koji Kabuto amongst the other pilots for the guest mech that they added to it. Interesting that they waited till now to make it happen. I'm guessing maybe a rights issue? Maybe just not enough in the budget for it. Who knows? Level 1 Uncommon Blazer. Level 1 Uncommon Tiga Multi-Type. Ooh! Sphere Zorus, the dynamic fusion monster. Let's see. While this character's battle opponent has type basic, this character's BP grade increases by 1. So if it were at 9,000 BP wise, if the opponent is basic, it jumps up to 15,000. Woo! We got a triple rare, folks! We got a triple rare! Ultraman Tiga Superior Beam. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, look at that. And they swap the place of this character with one of your Ultra Heroes when it enters play. This can only happen when it comes out as a triple, on top of any previous level 1 and 2 ones. Whew. I mean, I'm already kind of sweating a bit from the humidity over here on my end, but gotta say, it was that was a nice little reveal. Hoping for some more of the same, that is. All right, another 4 Smiles scene card. Trigger. Common Ultraman Z Gamma Future level 3. Acro Smasher G, level 2, common. Common, level 1, Gaia V1. Level 2, Ultraman Blazer, common. And lastly, Big Ass Head! Massive Dome arc to round out the rest. Megaton Musashi Wired also waited till now to tell us that Hyoma from Combattler V and Kenichi from Voltas 5, are being added. They only showed Koji, Ryoma, and Duke when they first announced it. Okay. Okay. And that's another 5 packs opened. That is 10 packs we've unlocked so far, or opened so far, unlocked. Alright, so now we have about 10 out of 24. We have 14 left. I thank you very much for everybody for sticking it out with me so far. A lot of this has been pretty cool to see. Taking the time to kind of appreciate the art that's on here. course. And first, in the pack 11, we have Thunder Killer. Returns again. Okay. Ultraman Z original, uncommon 1. Level 3 Blazer, uncommon, suppressive sprite. Mebius with the Mebium Blade, uncommon, level 2. Rare Trigger, multi-type, level 1. Okay. Very nice, very nice. When it enters play, you may reveal the top 3 cards of your deck to put 1 Ultra Hero card from among them into your hand and send the rest of the discard pile. Risky business! But the right strategy could work out if you got the right deck for it, I guess. Level 2, double rare, Ultraman 0. I think this is the first one we've seen so far of this one in particular. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Another 4 smiles. Scene card. Next we have level 3 common Gamma Future. Atmos Smasher common level 3 Jeed. Level 3 0 common. Blazer 1 level 1 common. And Big Ass Head Headbutt. Bwah! Right then. That concludes pack 11 of 24. Next, go into pack 12. Fun fact, each of these packs has 12 cards in it. Numbers! Oh, shit. Right then. Pack 12. We're officially getting halfway through here. Legend of the Stone, Tiga. Bazanga from Blazer, the Space Crustacean Kaiju. Uncommon. When its battle opponent has type basic, BP becomes extra. Ah. Seems more like a weakness situation there. Decker Flash type, level 1, uncommon. Lunar Armor, Arc. Gaia! Oh! Rare Gaia V1 level 1 card. I think this is the first time I've seen this. I think. And this also has the same intro effect as the Tiga that we saw before. When it comes in, top 3 cards, Ultra Hero, take it out, and then put the rest in the discard pile. Cove, the Space Combat Beast. Z Beta Smash, 3, common. Ultraman Z, Ultra Z Riser, common, level 2. Gaia V1, level 2, common. By the way, for clarity's sake, the levels I'm referring to, I'm like how many minutes into this talking about levels. The levels are in terms of the evolution aspect of the card game. So you always have to start out by putting down level 1 card. And as you play, you get opportunities to level up the character from level 1 to 2 to 3. And it has to be in that order. Has to be. Next is Decker Flash type common, level 1. Tiga Power Type, common, level 2. Okay. That is officially halfway through the whole lineup. We're 12 packs down. All right. Next up, 13. Genegarg, Bazanga, once again, Mebius, Mebium Nightblade, level 3, uncommon. Tiga, Duracium Beam Torrent, level 3, uncommon. Oh, another Dark Club Zero! Let's go! Ooh. Honestly, I was hoping for at least 2 to pop up in this lineup because I really like Dark Club Zero design-wise. I wasn't expecting this actually happen. Oh, double rare Ultraman Arc level 2 with the little sword, the Arc Eye sword, as it's mentioned on here. Armed with the Arc Eye Sword, this hero cuts down threats that would endanger the world. Scene card of Jeed, so that I can be me. Boku ga boku de aru tame ni. Got Acro Smasher form, Jeed holding the Jeed Claw. Next, Trigger Power Type, common, level 2. Level 1 Jeed Primitive, common. Level 1 Gaia V1, common. Blazer, common, level 2. Level 2 Tiga Sky Type, common. Okay. I don't appreciate them throwing that Dark Club Zero right out of nowhere. But I'm also very appreciative because Dark Club Zero is awesome! Even if it is just cannon fodder for Jeed and Zero, or was cannon fodder for against Jeed and Zero in Jeed. I probably should get the model kit for Dark Club Zero now that I think about it. We'll see. Alright. We're now entering level pack number 14. Soon we'll be down to the top 10, as they say in the radio. Alright. Pack 14 contains the following. Legend of the Stone. Jeed Primitive, level 1 uncommon. Level 2 Blazer, uncommon. Nice little illustration here. It's the effect. When the character's battle opponent is type power, the character's BP grade increases by 1. Nice. There's the potential to get stronger! Mebius, uncommon, 1. Another rare Ultraman Z Alpha Edge. The kick-ass little swoosh effect on the foot. Very nice. There's a little flat hollow effect there. Level 2 rare, double rare, level 2 Blazer. Sick. Chant My Name, scene card. Set. Ultraman Z Beta Smash, level 3, common. Ultraman G to Strike Boost, common, level 3. Ultraman Zero, level 2, common. Ah. Bad me. Dropping things. Decker, Reality Wave, 3, level, common is the rarity. And lastly, Tiga, Runbolt Beam Shelf, level 3, common. Alright then, so that was pack 14. Now we start with the final 10. I hope these are going to be big hits. I mean, we kind of already topped. We may as well have been topped out already with the appearance of Dark Club Zero the 2 times and that triple rare Tiga. It's pretty cool. Let's see what the Giants of Light bless us with this time. And we are at pack 15, ladies and gentlemen. And starting with Thunder Killer. That's the third Thunder Killer so far in this whole pack, in this whole box. Ultraman Z Original. 1, uncommon. Decker Strong Type, level 2, uncommon. Tiga, Duracium Beam Torrent, level 3, uncommon. Another Sphere Zorus! Level 6, I guess, whatever. Rare card, Hazard type. Level 1 Blazer, rare. What's the effect on here? I don't think I ever read this one. When it enters play, you may draw 2 cards. When you draw with this effect, return 1 card from your hand to the bottom of your deck. Okay. Chant my name! Zat! Trigger multi-type, level 1, common. Atmos Impact, Jeed, level 3, common. Starting to get very familiar now, isn't this? V1 Gaia, common, level 1. Level 1 Blazer, common. And Solus Armor, level 2 Arc, common. And that's pack number 15. That's one of the final 10. Of the final 10 in this overall box. There's that. Alright. Another 5 opened. Here we go. Something, something home stretch, you could say. Now with the last 9. Hopefully things become a bit more interesting as we go on. Usually, like Ultraman Zero says, the main character always arrives late. So hopefully that Tiga was not the main character of this box. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Alright, next up. The Champion of the Fierce Fight, a Mebius card with Wyndham. As well as another monster. Bazanga! Our third Bazanga pull so far. Blazer 2, level 2, uncommon. Tiga, Duracium Beam Torrent, level 3, uncommon. Three Dark Club Zeros! Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. I don't know how I feel now. Because now there are 3 of them in this line of holy crap. This is great. Ooh. Looking forward to building a custom deck. Damn! Definitely gotta make a Zero themed deck with the Dark Lobsters in them. Oh! We have another main eventer here with a triple rare Arc! Level 3 triple rare with the mean hollow effect on here. Look at this. You know what? Let me actually try something. Take off the flash from my webcam here real quick, see if it does anything. Okay. Maybe it doesn't do the best job of illuminating. Yeah, I think I'll keep the flash on. Sorry for any flash sensitive parties out there. Just want to make sure that the holographic cards are represented as best as possible. Let me know if they are. Let me know if it's too much or whatnot. I'll do my best to kind of adjust. Look at that arc, baby. Whew. That looks great. What's the effect on this one here? Let's read that one real quick. Wait. Alright, here we go. When this enters play, you may reveal one scene card with round 1 or lower from your hand. To send one scene to its owner's discard area and put the revealed card into the scene area. Might need to research a bit more on the, that's the part that's one of the parts that still confuses me, how to introduce new scene cards. That's still kind of confusing to me. A little bit. Maybe we're just dumb. Next up, Shagong. Trigger multi-type. Strike boost, Jeed. Gaia V1. Blazer level 3. And Solus Armor Arc. Whew, okay. Things are starting to heat up a little bit more than before. Ah! And this was pack number 16 of the whole arrangement so far. This is about to explode. Must already has. Now then. Entering pack 17 of 24. I think this feels a lot better to do than with digital card games and their gacha pulls and shit. Ah! Finally, a much more different scene card. The Man Who Created Scarred. This is Blazer specific. Once per turn, if you have Blazer, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck, put one Ultra Hero card from among them into play on top of one of your Ultra Heroes that's able to level up with it, and then send the rest to your discard area. At the end of the turn, send cards put into play with this effect to your discard area. Yeesh! Ah, it sounds like a flippin' gamble. So you only get the one chance to play that to play whatever card you're leveling up with, and then once that's done, goes into the discard area. One and done, basically. Okay, trigger Sky type level 2. Decker Flash type level 1. Tiga multi-type 1. Oh! Dinozol, the space iron slashing monster. This is different. What series is this one from? Guys? So I guess maybe Gaia? Or Mebius, I guess? This kaiju, the first to menace Earth in the decade since the Ultra Brothers decimated the forces of Guys with its whip-like tongue. This character's battle opponent has type armed, its BP grade increases by 1. Ooh. This is quite the design. Dinozol. Level 1 rare Decker Flash type. This is a nice one. I love the flat finish on it. When it enters play, draw 2 cards. When you draw with this effect, return 1 card from your hand to the bottom of your deck. So that I can be me. Scene card. Cheat. Set Lance Arrow, level 2. SG Strike Boost. Gaia V1, level 1. Reality Wave Decker 3. And Head Butt Arc. Big Head. $17 packs down. We commence with number 18. Dinosaurs from Mebius. Okay, thank you, Xenotron. I appreciate that. I figured, because I thought, as I was looking through Amazon listing of Ultraman Visual Media to buy, because I bought Taiga, the pre-ordered Blazer, and pre-ordered the upcoming Ultraman Galaxy, Ultra Galaxy Fight compilation that's going to be released in December by Mill Creek. And I remember coming across the listings for the DVDs for Mebius, and they mentioned the organization Guys. I'm like, okay, that is probably Mebius, since I saw that on the listing of Latino's all. But thank you for confirming. All right, pack number 18 begins now. Thunder Killer. That's number 4. It's 4 Thunder Killers. Trigger Dual Sword. Ultra Dual Sword, that is. Mebius, Mebium Nightblade. Tiga Multi-Type. Rare Z Alpha Edge. Rare Tiga. Shagong. Z Lance Arrow. Z Original. Tector Gear Zero. Hey. In other words, Zero with bondage gear. Or to be more precise, limiter armor for training purposes. Yeah. Mebius Blade Overload. And then Tiga Multi-Type. Respectable loadouts so far. That's pack number 18. 19, which now marks as entering the top 5, or final 5, of the whole box. It'd be real crazy if we end up with another Dark Clop Zero by the time this whole thing ends. So 4 Dark Clop Zeros. New scene card. Light and Darkness Again. Hikari to Yami, Futatabi. This was from Decker when Trigger crossed over into Decker Universe for a pair of episodes. Made sense out for all since both shows kind of ran concurrent with each other, or one after the other. Z Original. Mebium Nightblade Mebius. Let's keep it to the center. Mebius Mebium Blade level 2. Golza! The Ultra Ancient Monster. Okay. Another new one, I think. You may send one opponent's scene with round 3 or higher to their discard area, and this is when it enters play. Rare Mebius. Level 1 rare with the flat hollow effect. Cool. The youngest member of the legendary Ultra Brothers battles to discover for himself the meaning of heroism. When it enters play, you may reveal the top 3 cards in the deck. Okay, so same sort of setup as the Tiga, Dyna, and Gaia rares. Ultra Galaxy the movie, scene for 0. A0 specific. Trigger Ultra Dual Sword, Sky type visual. Acro Smasher Jeed. Gaia V1. Decker Miracle type 2. Runbolt Beam Shell Tiga. Right. Next up is, let's see, 16, 17, 18. Pack number 20. And we'll soon be heading into the final four. Collection point, of course. Always respect the collection points for the digital stuff. All right. Pack number 20. Gotta remind myself here. Light and Darkness again. Scene card. Set original. Blazer, level 2. Arc, level 1. Trigger multi-type, which popped up maybe a few times already in previous packs. It definitely did. Trigger level 2. Effects. You may send one scene with round 3 or lower to its owner's discard area. So that's only if you want to activate it. The final resolution. Gamma Future, level 3 Z. Atmos Impact G, level 3. Tector Gear 0, level 1, this time animated. Well, illustrated, better said. Zero was trained in Detector armor as penance to keep him from traveling the dark path once trod by Ultraman Belial. So it is bondage gear. May as well be bondage gear. If that's the case. Just call it Bondage Gear 0. Ultraman Blazer, level 1. And finally, Mebius, level 1. And that is pack number 20 of the 24 packs we've opened so far in this booster box. It's 5 whole packs. And we now enter the realm of the final 4, friends. Look at that. No kidding. 4 more packs. Now what I'm going to do is put the packs I've already opened into the box. Just to at least, have them all in one place and not scattered. Once I get a binder, I'll probably have a better way to sort through all this. But anyway, those are all the, everything in here is now opened. These are the final 4. Let's get it. Shoot. All right. Let's see how this turns out. Collection point. All right. Again, this is now pack number 21 of 24. We're entering the final phase, folks. with Light and Darkness again. Okay. Level 2, 0. Mebium Nightblade Mebius. Oh! Oh, this must be, I think this is one of the parallels. AP. What does that mean? Level 2 Gaia. AP. Alternate parallel? I don't know, I'll have to look it up. Oh, look at this one. This must be one of the special hidden ones, I think. When it enters play, you may put the top card of another one of your double or triple Ultra Hero into your hand to give one of your Ultra Hero 1000 BP for this turn. Definitely a turn the fate around kind of deal. Dinozol again. Okay, that's 2 Dinozol so far in the whole box. Oh! Another level 3 triple rare Tiga. Holy moly. Well, we have our 3 triple rares. It's 2 Tigas and 1 art. Well, that's this is quite the discovery. Let's see here. Ultra Galaxy Scene. Trigger Power Type, level 2. G'd Primitive, level 1. Tector, Bondage Gear 0. Mebius Blade Overload, and Big Ass Head Arc. With your arc head ass. Okay, so that's pack 21. The last few. Put that in here. Pack 22. Doria. Okay. Definitely didn't cut any big cards. Good. All right. Let's jump right in. Pack number 22. That's 5 Thunder Killers. Is the universe telling me that I should have Thunder Killer in my deck? I don't know. You can only have 5 of one card in the deck of 50, so very limited there. Trigger, Ultra Dual Sword with a power type. Gaia V2. Put that in the center real quick, get better. Right. The focus. Tiga multi-type, level 1. Spherosaurus? That's what? 3 Spherosauruses now? I think? Yeah. Double rare Mebius. Let's take a look at this one. Yeah, that's nice. Ultra Galaxy the movie, scene card for 0. Trigger Circle Arms. Zet Ultra Zet Riser. Zero, level 3. Swoosh. Big ol' swirly effect. Blazer, level 1. And finally, Tiga Power Type, level 2. Okay. That's pack number 22. I'm tempted to possibly get a second box. I don't know. If you guys want to see that, let me know. You can be just as excited with me about this as I already am. The prospect of maybe getting more cards feels like it's increasing the more that I open these. I haven't felt that feeling in a long time. All right, collection point. All right, second to last pack. Let's get this. Let's see what we get. And first off, Arc to the Future. Okay. Original Zet. Decker Dolnade Breaker. Mebius Mebium Blade. Rare G'd Primitive. Okay. You may reveal the top 3 cards of your deck to put 1 Ultra Hero card from among them into your hand. Send the rest of this card. Okay, so seems like that's a common sort of activation condition for some of these rares. You look through the first few cards of your deck, pick something out, and discard the rest. Interesting strategy. Oh, level 2, double rare Ultraman Zet with the Zestium Beam set up here. Zestium Kosen! Let's see what's read here. The Zestium Beam is proof of Zet's bona fides as a fully fledged Ultra Warrior. You may reveal top 5 cards, put 1 scene card in, and send the rest of this card. Okay. I definitely want to focus on Zet Zero Darklops. see if I can get that going. Shagong. Zet Lance Arrow. Original Zet. Gaia V2. Last 2 here. Solus Armor Arc and Decker Miracle. Ooh, okay. Something tells me that we're not going to see anything super surprising at the end here. Okay. Let's see if the end truly is the end here. All right, friends. Box BP01 Guardians of the Earth comes to an end with this last booster pack here that will open. Let's go. Okay, here we go. The man who created Scarred. All right, let's start. Trigger Sky type. Vector Flash type. Mebius, Mebium Blade. Rare Primitive G'd. Already seen in the previous one. Rare Gaia V1. Yep, this one already popped up before. Scene card for Smiles. Trigger Ultra Dual Sword in the Sky type visual. Okay, next. Atmos Impact. Bondage Gear 0. Last 2 cards. Blazer. And the final is Tiga Power Type Level 2. Cool. Okay. And that, friends, concludes the entire unboxing of this collection of Ultraman trading card game goodness. I'm not quite sure what else I can really say other than this is looking pretty interesting. very surprised to get a few of the ones that I kind of wanted. That's already what? There was 3 Dark Clop Zeros in the whole set, in the whole lineage so far that we went through. Might have to go through the archive and make a note of all the ones that we opened up here. But this was a lot of fun. It was pretty cool to get through. Obviously, it would be cool to get into some games with any persons that are interested in diving into this. If there's ever a digital, proper playable card game as opposed to a digital collection app, which Zubarai already has out, by the way. That'd be cool as well to have that kind of digital variant to play with people at a distance or whatnot, or for those that, you know, can't play in front of. But I kind of have some high hopes for this. I would love to see an extra deck based off of either a booster pack box or perhaps a whatchamacallit, an extra deck, much like these, you know, starter decks or the one that for Ultraman Rising that's coming up in a couple months. I'd like to see a set of content specific to Ultraman Orb. I mean, given the popularity of Zero, Zet, Jeed, there's a particular character from Orb that kind of has his hands sort of dipping into the plot lines of a few things in Zet to a degree. For those that know, you know. But I'd like to see, I definitely would like to see something involving said character. And of course, you know, Guy Kurenai himself, Orb. So he's got a lot of forms, you have a lot of potential for interesting mechanics they could probably give that character. And other characters, I guess, in that regard. But honestly, this is a really good start. Really good start of really good start content-wise. A lot of nice cards. They're great art. They feel good to kind of, you know, hold in your hand, as any tactile hobby should be. And I hope that anybody else that has seen this so far, or at least has had an inkling before of maybe diving a bit more information-wise into this, hopefully this enforces or at least backs up their confidence in what they may be getting themselves into in a positive sense. And I sure hope the same for all of you who've been graciously watching this so far for however many hours it's been already, and I'm glad that you decided to join me for this occasion. This was definitely an eye-opening experience, and I certainly hope that we can do this again. If I end up buying another box, I might just do another stream for it. I'll try to announce that ahead of time or something, and yeah. Heck, I might actually kind of start talking to some folks in the area, or maybe just try to, you know, push for more people to buy this, just to kind of get more momentum going on it. But yeah, matter of fact, before we end things, let's actually just take a look at the instructions on how to play the card game itself. There were some, some videos that cover Just give me a sec. Just bring down the Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and bring up the videos on all year terms. Just change the screen capture real quick. Okay. Let's take a look and listen for this English language instructions reel. 6 videos, nothing too long, I assure you, for the Ultraman card game. So let's take a look. Ah, I forgot. Got to put the browser audio on. You should be able to hear it now. Sorry about that. All right, take 2. Let's try this again. The introduction to the Ultraman card game as provided by the official parties. Enjoy.
Step into the world of the Ultraman card game. Designed based on the Ultraman universe, the Ultraman card game is a trading card game that combines collectability with straightforward yet strategic gameplay that is suitable for all ages. This video series will teach you everything you need to know to start playing the game. Iconic Ultra heroes such as Tiga and Zero, and even fearsome kaiju like Gamora, will make an appearance in this TCG and engage in epic battles. The core gameplay of the Ultraman card game revolves around pitting your Ultraman and Kaiju characters against your opponents and comparing their battle points, or BP. The character with the higher BP wins the battle. Your goal is to win 3 or more battles in a single turn. Once you've achieved that, you win the game. Sounds simple enough? Well, there's a little bit more to the game than that. In order to start playing the game, you will need a deck of your own and an opponent to play against. We recommend picking up one of these starter decks at an official retailer near you that contains everything you need to start playing right away. Starter Deck 01, Heroes of Hyperspace, contains cards based on the Ultraman Tiga, Ultraman Dyna, and Ultraman Gaia, the Battle in Hyperspace movie, while Starter Deck 02, The Bonds of Zero, features Ultraman Zero, Jeed, and Zet. Once you're familiar with the basic rules, you can upgrade your starter decks with cards from a booster pack, or even build a whole new deck entirely. You can decide which characters you'd like to include in your deck and develop your own strategies for play. Special high rarity cards are available randomly in the booster pack, which are perfect for collectors and fans alike. So let's jump right in and learn how to play the Ultraman card game. Let's take a closer look at the types of cards that make up your deck in the Ultraman card game. Your deck will mostly contain character cards, which are what you'll use to compete against your opponent every turn. Each character card has a level, a type, a card name, a character name, and battle points. Card names are unique identifiers that usually contain the name of the specific form that the Ultraman is in, or any equipment they are currently using. Examples include Ultraman Tiga, Skyform, or the title of a monster such as the ancient monster Gamora. The most important part of the card is its battle points, or BP. In order to win a battle, your character must have a higher BP than your opponent's. You'll also notice that there are different BP numbers starting from the bottom left side of the card. During play, you can level up your character cards to improve your odds of winning a battle, similar to how the various Ultra heroes power up in the heat of combat. This way, you can access the higher BP that a card has. The number on the top left of the card denotes its level. You can only level up a card with a card that is exactly 1 level higher, and only with a card that has the same character name. A character card on the field can be leveled up multiple times, and generally, level 3 is the highest for Ultra heroes. For example, you can stack a level 2 Zero to level up a level 1 Zero. You cannot stack, however, a level 2 Tiga character on a level 3 Blazer, or a level 2 Tiga on another level 2 Tiga. Some cards also have effect text, which can help you turn the tides of battle, and even bend the rules of the game sometimes. As you continue to explore the game, you will learn about other abilities that will help you decide your strategy when building your deck. Scene cards, identified by their horizontal orientation, highlight key moments and settings in the Ultraman universe. These cards can turn the tide of battle by enhancing your characters or disrupting your opponent's play. Apart from its effect, the biggest thing to note about scene cards is the round indicator in the bottom left. You can only set a scene card if its round is less than or equal to the current field round count, which is the number of battles between characters on the field. If a scene card is already set, you can only replace it with a scene card that has an equal or higher round. The timing of when you play a scene card is crucial, so try to plan ahead. Now that you know about the card types, it's time to put that knowledge to use. Join us in the next video to learn how to prepare for a game.
So far, pretty straightforward stuff, I think. It's a lot of nuanced stuff right out the gate, but I'm definitely liking what we're getting from this.
It's time to prepare for battle. Let's go through the basic rules of deck building and how to set up for a game. Your deck must contain exactly 50 cards, and you can include up to 4 copies of a single card with the same card number, which is found at the bottom right corner of the card. This means you can have multiple different Ultraman Tiga in your deck as long as they have different card numbers. This rule also extends to scene cards. As you need to see more character cards than scene cards over the course of a game, you'll definitely want to include more character cards than scene cards in your deck. Crafting the perfect deck means balancing your characters and scene cards to fit your strategy. Once both players have prepared their deck for a game, play a game of rock, paper, scissors, or use any other random method to decide who will be the lead player for the first turn. Then, shuffle your decks and draw a starting hand of 6 cards each. At this point, if you don't like your starting hand, you can redraw it. To redraw, put your current starting hand at the bottom of your deck, draw a new starting hand of 6 cards from the top of your deck, then shuffle your deck. Each player may only redraw once. Now you're ready to begin. With everything set, it's time to take your first turn. Join us in the next episode where we'll guide you through the first phases of a turn. Now that you're all set up, let's dive into the first phases of a turn in the Ultraman card game. One of the more unique aspects of the game is that both players will take their turns at the same time. So then who gets to set cards, level up, and activate their effects first? In the previous video, we decided who the lead player is and who the next player would be. As the name suggests, the lead player will get to set their cards, level up, and activate their effects first, followed by the next player. During the first phase of a turn, called the start phase, players confirm who the current lead player is and who the next player is. The winner of the last battle of the previous turn becomes the lead player. If it's the first turn, the lead player would have been determined during setup. In the draw phase, each player draws 1 card from their deck simultaneously. However, on the first turn, neither players may draw a card. Next, we have the lead player set scene card phase, where the lead player may set a scene card from their hand in the scene area. Remember, the lead player can only set a scene card if the scene card's round is equal to or lower than the field round count. If the lead player sets a scene card, they will then draw a card. This is followed by the set character phase, where players set their character cards face down in the battle area. The lead player goes first, placing their character card on the right side of the field above their deck face down, followed by the next player, who places their card opposite to the lead player's card, also face down. You can set character cards of any level onto the battle area. Then, we have the level up phase. During the level up phase, you can level up a character by placing a card with the same character name and exactly 1 level higher stacked on top of it. Each character that is set on your field can be leveled up once during this phase. This includes characters that were just set, as well as characters that were set during previous turns. With these first few phases complete, it's time for the action to heat up. In the next episode, we'll cover the remaining phases and see how battles are resolved.
So, as far as I can tell, when it comes to the scene cards, now I think I have a better idea. So, the scene card you play at the appropriate part of the phase, or the appropriate phase, has to match must be equal to or lower than the current turn in the current round, basically. So if we're talking about, obviously, if you're a second round, then you can only play level 2 scene cards or level 1 scene cards, whereas higher levels, you play that either that exact same level or lower. Okay, I think I have a better idea now about that. All right, let's continue.
Now that we're ready for battle, we'll go through the remaining phases of the turn by revealing your characters and resolving battles. In the open phase, all character cards are flipped face up. Characters that were leveled up should be stacked in the order of lowest level at the bottom, followed by any higher levels above it. If any characters have a when this character enters play effect, they are activated at this time. During the effect activation phase, each player may activate effects on their character or scene cards starting with the lead player. Once the lead player has used all their effects, the next player may do the same. Some character card effects have an icon that either looks like a single card, 2 cards stacked up, or 3 cards stacked up. These symbols denote single, double, or triple. Abilities with the single icon can only be used when there are no cards stacked beneath the card. Abilities with the double icon can only be used when there is 1 card stacked beneath the card. And abilities with the triple icon can only be used when there are 2 cards stacked beneath the card. Some cards may have abilities that include 2 of these symbols. This means that the ability can be used as long as it meets either requirement. When both players are done, the turn proceeds to the judgment phase. This phase is where the battles are resolved by comparing the BP of opposing characters. The single, double, and triple icons denote which BP value you should reference depending on how many cards are stacked up. The character with the higher BP wins the battle. The losing character is then turned sideways. If there's a tie, both characters are turned sideways. If your character loses a battle, don't worry. They are not removed from the field, but will remain in the same position until the end of the game. Find an opportunity in a later turn to level those characters up and achieve victory. Once the judgment phase is over, we proceed to the end phase. Any effects that last until the end of the turn expire, and then we proceed on to the next turn. During the start phase of the next turn, the player that won the last battle of this turn becomes the lead player, and the other player becomes the next player. If the last battle was a draw, there is no change in lead player. This process then repeats until one player wins 3 battles in a single turn. Alternatively, during the set character card phase, if any player cannot set a character, that player loses the game. In the next video, we'll run through a full turn of gameplay and show you the flow of what we've learned so far.
And there's the dangerous part there. If you don't have anything to play character-wise, that you immediately lose the battle. That can definitely be scary. I'd imagine that you definitely have to have plenty of level 1s, or enough level 1s to justify keeping things kind of going. But just enough so you balance everything else out when you have other level 2s and level 3s to consider. I'm probably talking a bunch of nonsense here because obviously I haven't really messed with card games in a very long time, so. But I think I get how it goes. Maybe this next video will make it a bit more apparent as the actual flow goes on. Let's see. Let's take a look.
Let's quickly run through one full turn of gameplay to give you an idea of how the game flows. 2 turns have already passed, and player A has won the most recent battle, so they are the lead player. After confirming this during the start phase, both players draw a card, then proceed to the lead player's set scene card phase, where player A will set a scene card with the ability to give a battle opponent a power or speed type for the turn. During the set character phase, each player sets a character card onto the field to form a new battle area. Then, we proceed to the level up phase. Player A sets a character card face down on the first battle area to level up the Ultraman Zero. Seeing this, Player B sets a character in the same area to level up their Ultraman Blazer. Since both players are finished, the turn proceeds to the open phase. Player A has set a level 3 Ultraman Zero, while Player B has set a level 2 Ultraman Blazer. As Player A has know when this character enters play abilities to use, Player B can use Ultraman Blazer Suppressive Sprite's ability to draw a card, then return a card to the top or bottom of their deck. We then move to the effect activation phase. Player A uses the Scene Card's ability to give the Ultraman Blazer Suppressive Sprite in the first battle area the Speed type. Player B has no abilities to use, so then the turn proceeds to the Judgment phase. In the first area, Player B's Ultraman Blazer Suppressive Sprite is in a double stack, so it has 12,000 power. Player A's Ultraman Zero is also in a double stack, so it has 11,000 power, but it also has a single or double ability that increases its BP grade by 1 if its battle opponent is the Speed type. In the previous phase, Player A gave the Speed type to Ultraman Blazer Suppressive Sprite, so this ability becomes active. As such, the final BP of Ultraman Zero is 13,000. Therefore, Ultraman Blazer Suppressive Sprite is turned sideways to indicate it has lost the battle. In the second area, there is no change in the battle outcome, so Player A's Ultraman Zero remains upright and Player B's Ultraman Blazer remains sideways. In the third and latest battle area, Player A's Ultraman Zero has higher BP, so Player B's Ultraman Blazer is turned sideways. As Player A has won 3 battles in this turn, they win the game. Now that you have this knowledge, you can dive right into the game. The Ultraman card game is a fast-paced game, so you should be able to get a few games in to familiarize yourself very quickly. If you have any questions about gameplay, feel free to reach out to us via our customer support form. Now, go forth and explore the Ultraman universe from a new perspective.
That more or less is how the game flow kind of works. What I was initially confused about was whether or not you're required to play level 1s exclusively. But now it seems like, at least upon review, you can play level 2s and level 3s right out the gate, just at the expense of lesser BPs because you're playing singles. You're playing them as singular types as opposed to playing them with stacked evolutions. Okay. I think I get it now. It's still going to require a bit more research on my end just to make sure that I haven't lost anything here regarding that. But anyway, we'll cap things here by playing the promo videos here in Japanese for the starter decks and the booster packs. They're 30 seconds apiece, so nothing too long.
2つの構築済みデッキが登場。超時空の英雄たちはウルトラマンティガ、ダイナ、ガイアが共演した劇場版をテーマにしたラインナップ。ゼロの絆はウルトラマン Z、ジード、ゼロが共に戦ったエピソードをテーマにしたラインナップ。基本的な効果で手堅くゲームを進められる超時空の英雄たち。キャラクターのタイプによる相性差で攻めるゼロの絆。君はどちらのデッキを選ぶ？ウルトラマンカードゲーム。怪獣たち、そしてウルトラヒーロー多数収録。ウルトラマンアークトリプルレアの効果でシーンカードを張り替えろ。ティガ、ゼペリオン光線トリプルレアはヒーローの場所を入れ替えられる。ブースターパック星の守護者たち。
And there, of course, was the little bit at the end with the guaranteed whatchamacallit, the guaranteed play of the or guaranteed appearance of Gomora for anybody that buys the boxes. So there's that. Well, I'd say that about does it for tonight. Thank you, everybody. Xenotron, bueno, thank you for stopping on by. Thank you for joining me in this little mini adventure of sorts, this very ultra adventure of sorts. I hope that this is maybe giving you guys a bit more to kind of work with as far as whether or not you guys want to play the game or not in your respective regions. But if so, hopefully I was of help. Now then, let's go ahead and call it here, ladies and gents. So, please, one last thing. Do not forget to like and subscribe to the Henshin Justice Unlimited channel for future content similar to this, if not along the lines. Join the Discord, if you please. Find us on our respective places of play. Find us on the former Twitter with X, Facebook even. I think the commands are broken. Might be maybe some changes to the bot itself. I don't know. Weird. Yeah, I don't think the bot's working. Oh well. Something for the future to think about. But alright, everybody. Thanks again. This has been Cosmic Kaiser 6. And this has been HJU Live, your portal to the Henshin dimension. Look forward to seeing you in the next one. Hopefully sooner than later. Peace.